piece, you see it has some mold on it. Again, we will pulsate first. Again. You have to be very careful with these blades because they are very sharp and they will cut. The next step is we take the grated coconut and we put it in the juicer. Down. Now this takes a little bit of energy. Push that down in there. And if you twist, it really helps. Twist, 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 twist. Now the pulp will come out the end and the cream will come out in the center of this particular kind of juicer. Now I like this juicer the best. It has 2 gears in it. They are magnetic stainless steel, and you don't have to worry about the metal getting into the coconut cream, and definitely don't have to worry about plastic. I don't like the augers that are plastic because then you get phthalates and other plastic chemicals into your coconut cream. Now it's about 80 degrees in this room, 79, 80 degrees. Perfect temperature. So we're going to see what we get out of these 3 coconuts. Well, we threw very little, probably about half a cup of the coconut we lost from the mold parts. Now sometimes the machine will jam. If that happens, you're going to have to unscrew this. Of course, it wouldn't be running like that. It will be stopped. You need to undo this and maybe unscrew these and let the pulp run out. And it will run out of here if it gets caught. Then we reinsert this. Well, with your finger, clean out any coconut pulp that's sitting in there. And then this has only happened to me one time. And just finger tight. Never put these any more than finger tight. If you do, it will jam and even crack the machine. Crack it in many places. It won't hurt the machine, but then you have a cracked looking machine. So always make sure that when you do each bout that your stick, now they have a plastic one, I don't like plastic, so I use the wooden plunger. And make sure that you hear the gears touching the wood before you add the next batch to juice. Again, twist, down and twist, down and twist, twist. Now, this is obviously too tight, so I'm going to have to loosen it. There we go. Now it's moving easier. Brush the coconut in the tray down into there so you can move it. moving better. Now it's moving too fast, so we're going to tighten it a little bit more. It'll get drier that way. You get more coconut cream from the coconut itself. Now, the coconut pulp is piling up here, so I pull it to the side and feel it's getting warm. It's about probably 85 degrees, and that's fine. I don't like the juicer where the pulp is coming out to get hotter than about 96 degrees, 100 degrees at the very most. And it will be hotter when it comes out this end than it will here. And this is the crucial point of heat. See, if you twist like this, you don't have to push as hard. If you just push and push, you're going to wear yourself out. So just twist and push a little bit. Twist, push, twist. See how easily that goes through. Now these were medium-sized coconuts. They weren't small and they certainly weren't large. You find coconuts that are twice that size. So these should give about 8 ounces each. Coconut cream. And sometimes I won't fill the shaft all the way up to the top. I'll fill it to about here, so it doesn't get compressed and packed in the shaft itself. Now, there's 3 coconuts. The pulp is filled up this bowl here. And we'll look at the measuring cup here, and what we have is, we have 3 cups. Just what I wanted for 3 coconuts. However, we can still get more out of this, so we can run the pulp through 1 or 2 more times. We just have to make sure it doesn't get too hot. So what we do is we pour that into there. And again, we press down. Twist and twist. You see, there's still juice coming out of this. Oh, and if it's warm like it is in this room, you will get more and more juice. Now I'm going to tighten it a little bit so it gets even drier. Twist, turn, twist, turn. I'm going to tighten it all the way. You can always turn this off and just give the motor a relaxing. Now I do this not from the side. I'm doing this from the side to show you how it works. But when I'm doing the juicing myself, I want the motor, now let me show you. I'm going to show you with a meter, a gauge, okay, how high the EMF field is on this machine. See how high that is? See how far away you have to be from this machine? See, if I'm standing at the front of it, that's the best place to be. If you're here,